Welcome to our channel, where we explore the world's most fascinating mysteries. Today, we're diving into one of the greatest maritime enigmas of all time, the haunting mystery of the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste was an American merchant brigantine, launched in 1861. Originally named the Amazon, she was later renamed Mary Celeste after a change in ownership. At 103 feet long, she was a sturdy vessel, built to withstand the challenging conditions of transatlantic voyages. On November 7, 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York City bound for Genoa, Italy. The ship was commanded by Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned mariner. Aboard were his wife, Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. The cargo consisted of 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol, intended for use in the Italian wine industry. Fast forward to December 5, 1872. The British brigantine Dei Gratia, under the command of Captain David Morehouse, spotted the Mary Celeste adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, approximately 400 miles east of the Azores. The ship was moving erratically, as if no one was at the helm. Upon closer inspection, it became clear that something was terribly wrong. Captain Morehouse, who was a friend of Captain Briggs, was puzzled by the sight. He sent a boarding party to investigate. What they found has baffled historians and sailors alike for over a century. The Mary Celeste was completely deserted. There was no sign of Captain Briggs, his family, or the crew. Their personal belongings, including valuable items, were left untouched. The ship's logbook was intact, with the last entry dated November 25, 9 days before the Dei Gratia discovered the ship. The entry mentioned nothing unusual, only the ship's position. Strangely, the lifeboat was missing, as was the ship's chronometer and sextant. The ship's cargo was mostly intact, though 9 barrels were found to be empty. Despite the ship being waterlogged, she was still seaworthy. There were no signs of violence or foul play, no blood, no struggle, nothing to suggest what had happened. Over the years, many theories have been proposed to explain the fate of the Mary Celeste's crew. Some suggest a mutiny, but there was no evidence to support this idea. Others believe that pirates may have attacked, but again, the valuable items left on board seem to rule this out. A more plausible theory involves the cargo of alcohol. It's possible that fumes from the denatured alcohol leaked, creating a risk of explosion. The crew, fearing for their lives, may have abandoned ship in the lifeboat, intending to return once the danger had passed. However, if this was the case, why didn't they return? Were they lost at sea or met with some other disaster? Another theory suggests a natural disaster, such as a waterspout or an underwater earthquake, could have forced the crew to abandon ship. But this doesn't explain why they left behind important navigational instruments and personal belongings. Some have even speculated about paranormal activity or sea monsters, though these ideas are more rooted in folklore than fact. The mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved. The ship was eventually brought to Gibraltar, where lengthy investigation was conducted. Despite extensive inquiries, no definitive conclusion was reached. The Mary Celeste was eventually returned to service under new ownership. However, she never quite shook off her haunted reputation. In 1885, the ship was deliberately wrecked off the coast of Haiti in an insurance fraud scheme. Her ghostly legacy, however, lives on. To this day, the Mary Celeste is a symbol of the unexplained. What happened to her crew? Why did they abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship? These questions continue to haunt historians and maritime enthusiasts alike. The Mary Celeste remains one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time, a ghost ship whose story refuses to fade into the depths of history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let us know in the comments what you think happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.